The first reliable computer was built by an American about 50 years ago. Since then, computers have multiplied like fury, and they've also become far more reliable, and more Americans rely on them. Barry Peterson has some of the story in San Francisco.
Stephen Jobs is a 27-year-old multimillionaire whose large fortune is built on something little, the personal computer. It is becoming so commonplace that many of us are becoming dependent on it.
How many calculators do you own?
2, maybe?
Right. And you have to use the automatic bank telling machines?
Sure.
So life is already seducing you into learning this stuff. It's not going to happen at once, and it's certainly not an 1984-ish vision at all. It's just going to be very gradual and very human, and will seduce you into learning how to use it.
Jobs and a partner founded Apple Computer a half-dozen years ago. The company expected to sell $300 million worth of personal computer equipment in 1981, double that in 1982, double that the year after.
Industry experts say we're no longer on the verge of the personal computer revolution. We're right in the midst of it, thank you, and it's gathering steam with more and more people jumping aboard every day.
Random access memory is internal memory that's built inside of this computer.
They talk their own language here.
You use escape sequences with the TS1.
It is the language of small personal computers, and if words like bits and bytes mean nothing, try this one: money. At trade shows across the country, when manufacturers show off their wares, the house is usually packed. Small personal computers, selling from $500 to $5,000, are fast becoming a multi-billion-dollar business. And do everything: play electronic games, figure out income taxes, teach youngsters how to read or write, even store favorite recipes. Hollywood scriptwriter Melvin Shavelson is known for movies like April in Paris or The Five Pennies, TV shows like Make Room for Daddy. He now writes scripts on a small computer.
If it can't earn its keep, it doesn't belong in the home. I use it in my work every day.
In more and more schools, small computers are taking over the job of teaching reading or math or foreign languages. A generation of children is becoming comfortable with computers. The idea of the small computer has become so big that the giant of computer companies, IBM, is busy marketing its new small computer.
It plays bridge, it plays checkers, it balances checkbooks, it can be used for a typewriter, it can be used for word processing applications, it can communicate with other personal computers over the telephone line, and, you know, who knows, it may be the world's biggest backyard fence to talk over before long.
Visionaries talk about personal computers the size of a book on the market by the end of the decade. The small computers even touch the world of the arts. Designers are creating computer pictures. Musicians can make computer music. So these are the sights and sounds that are increasingly familiar, almost commonplace. I have seen the future, said one industry observer, and it computes. Barry Peterson, CBS News, San Francisco.